Yo, what's good, chat? It's your boy Luie Rackz reporting live from Swang and Bang Customs. To my right, I got the man, the myth, the legend, one of the hardest working hustlers I personally know. Always find a way to make some bread, stay on top, take care of the fam. And I'm proud to call him my friend, ladies and gentlemen, Pete Bass himself.
Yes, sir.
What
Hell
it do,
yeah.
baby?
Yes, sir. Appreciate you stopping by, man.
Man, anytime, bro.
Yeah.
This
for
is a
sure.
full circle moment for me, bro. A lot of people
Yeah.
don't know that you were the first person I sat down on these type of space
Yeah.
when you were helping me promote
Right.
Slapping Rhymes. Bro.
Slapping
I never
Rhymes,
stop
right.
bragging about you, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's an honor, and thank you for you personally taking time out of your busy schedule, bro, to build with me.
Yes, sir.
And we're here, man.
Yes, sir.
I had to do it justice.
Yeah.
And you deserve your own episode, man.
Yes, sir. Hell
So
yeah.
we're here, baby. What's good? How you feeling?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. You know, just staying busy. Of course, you know, everybody's been keeping me busy.
Every single time I call you, bro, you
Yeah,
working,
busy,
you got something
busy,
going on.
busy. Yeah, we just had MLK Day weekend.
Mm-hmm.
You know, right here in January. So, you know, had a whole lot of work to get done. You know what I'm saying? And
I can imagine.
even still, even after, you know what I'm saying, I had to come back and get right back to it.
Mm. And what did you do? Did you go down to MLK yourself too? Like everybody
Yeah,
Zach was out there, Ace was out there.
Yeah,
I think I was
yeah.
the only one that went out there.
Yeah, and I definitely went out there, man. But it be so hard to move around, really. You know, the way that the cops shut, you know, the street down basically, and you gotta kind of know how to be able to get around, and you know what I'm saying. It's not like your typical Sunday where you can actually get out there and drive and you know. Cross the street, you know what I'm saying, go and park here, park there. No, if you go and you find you a little spot to park at, you're gonna be there for a few hours. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Man, how long were you out there?
For several hours, man. But honestly, mostly it was just a bunch of like sitting in traffic, mostly. You know, like not really getting to enjoy it, you know, too much. But you know, we definitely went a little bit later than I would have liked to.
Yeah.
Because I know, from what I know, you want to get over there about 8, you know what I mean, in the morning in order to like find you a good spot, be able to park your car in a nice spot to where it could, you know, be seen and everything, you know what I mean? But yeah, we got there like, I think like 1 or 2 or something like that.
So where were you chilling specifically?
On the street, driving in traffic.
Yeah.
But now, yeah, we really didn't get a chance. I mean, I think
Like
we was
the way
probably
you wanted to celebrate.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, we got down there late or whatever.
Yeah.
I had a long morning, a long night or whatever. I was changing the alternator on the car.
Ooh.
Yeah.
The one you took out there?
Yeah, I took the DTS,
The one you were
Cadillac.
telling about?
Yeah, the red one.
Man,
Yeah.
the fishbowl?
But yeah, the alternator had went out like a week before MLK. And so I was like, all right, it's an alternator. You know, I just kind of put it off until the last minute. And literally, bro, like, all right, I was like, all right, that's Saturday.
He's like, I got to do it now.
I got to do it now.
I got to
yeah.
do it now.
I had already gotten the alternator, so I was like, all right, it's there. It's just sitting there waiting for me. So, yeah, it's crazy on those because you got to take off the whole, I took off the whole front bumper. I took out the headlights.
Sounds about right for a Cadillac of
yeah.
that.
Had to take out the radiator. You pull it forward and everything like that, man. Yeah, it's tough though. I didn't finish till about 4 a.m. Of course, I had my road dog Junior in here with me, helping me out. You know,
and then you have to take those plastic covers, all them little, you know what I'm saying?
all the clips and everything.
Man, tell me about it, bro.
At one point, I had to remove the hose for the transmission fluid that runs through the radiator.
Yeah.
And I didn't put it back correctly or whatever.
Oh, man. Don't tell me you made a mess.
Yeah,
Did you catch it in time?
Yeah. Like, it was the last thing.
Yeah.
And so we turned the car on. Everything was good. And then it just started spitting out. I was like, oh, man. So we turn it off. We turned it off. And then I just went to look, and I quickly found that the hose was loose. And like, you just pull it forward so that it snaps into place.
Oh,
and
okay.
Yeah,
and
it wasn't
you just plugged it back in?
Like I said, you just pull it on the hose, and it just kind of clamps right there.
Automatically?
Type, you know
stuff,
what I'm saying?
type stuff.
Yeah. But yeah, I think they call it a Jesus clamp. Is what I saw on one of the YouTube videos or whatever. But yeah, I just had to like pull it more into place.
Like you just pulled it towards you and then it,
Yeah, exactly.
Now you don't worry about that. And to give the viewers a rough estimate, how many slabs do you think was out there, bro? We had to give it a rough estimate.
probably hundreds. I don't know exactly how many hundred. Like there were some parts or whatever of MLK that I would have liked to been able to get to and be able to see more cars or whatever, but like I wasn't even able to get there. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Like, yeah, it's just because the traffic is so heavy that, you know, if you do try and, you know, get to this certain spot or whatever, you're gonna sit there and wait in even more traffic. You know what I mean? So, but now we posted up at the McDonald's and got our grub on for a while. You know, we was definitely holding it down in the McDonald's parking lot.
Man, parking lot pimping that
Yeah. My wife took her Explorer out there too, of course. You know what I mean? So yeah, we was out there on them swangers. You know what I mean?
Man, his and hers.
Yeah, coming down.
Hey man, this one something I was wanted to ask you, fam. You know, I mean, we from H-Town. You know, this our culture coming down. But how does one get started, like building trunks? Like, what was your motivation to do that? Like, what even steered you in that way?
Yeah, man. Of course, I gotta give a huge shout out to my wife. You know, because she was definitely one of the ones pushing me to finish the job, so to say. You know what I mean? Because I started out building boxes, and by building boxes, I was just building boxes. You know what I mean? Like and a ton of boxes, a bunch of regular not necessarily regular boxes, but like not making them look all flashy and shiny and plexiglass. Not necessarily all of them.
Something more basic, but they got the job done.
Right, exactly. Like it was more so for sound rather than visibility and showing off and showing your homies and everything like that. You know what I mean? So yeah, you know what I'm saying? I was building a lot of boxes, and like I said, I wasn't finishing them off. I wasn't wrapping them, making them pretty, adding all the pretty lights and everything. And then I had a customer come to me, and he told me that he was gonna go and get his trunk done, you know, with the pop trunk and everything after I built him a box. And so I had just got to talking with him, and so long story short, he had ended up hiring me to do his trunk. And so I did his pop trunk or whatever, and I really enjoyed it. You know, I had a whole lot of fun doing it, creating, you know what I'm saying, having problems, finding solutions to the problems, you know, all of that, you know, and I really fell in love with it. And so, yeah, I just let it continue from there on out.
And do you remember that particular trunk that you built?
It was a Buick LeSabre. It said, I think tomorrow is not promised today, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah,
that's hard, bro.
Yeah.
And like around that time, how much did you charge them?
I don't remember exactly, but I think it was about $1,600 for the top and bottom lid.
Yeah.
These days, I'll say that we're more than double that at this point. You know
that
what I
was
mean?
neon lights? How it used to look back in the day?
Well, those ones I actually did were the RGB LEDs. So he had the ability to be able to change the colors on them as he wanted, you know, off of the remote and everything like that.
Wow. And how long ago was this that we're talking about, that particular job?
At least like 3 to 4 years. Yeah. So in all, you know, I'd say I haven't really been doing trunks for that long.
Yeah.
But you know, I've been building boxes and you know, fabrication work
you definitely had a name for
12 years or so. Yeah.
But your name is definitely respected out here.
Bro. Oh yeah, for sure.
You know,
for sure.
I mean, a lot of people could turn on the TV, turn on their YouTube, and your cars and your work are their favorite rappers' videos.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I just got off the phone. And I saw that one of my trunks is gonna be in a Quiet Money Dot music video.
Hey man, shout out to Quiet Money Dot.
Yeah. He definitely be doing his thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Anytime I want to get into that mood, you know, in the slab feeling, I put some dot on, bro. Yeah.
Nah, for real.
Yeah.
Hey, it's like I even seen
going down tonight,
bro.
On that side.
Whenever this dude gets on stage, people know the words, bro. He got love out here. Like I even seen an interview where they're talking about him.
Oh yeah.
How he got on them and stuff, and he gave him his flowers. It was like, man, that dude is unapologetically Southside, bro.
Yeah,
like for real.
Yeah.
Like he said, if you want to hear something like that with that feel, but with some new twist, that's him, bro. For real.
Yeah.
So whenever you coming down, and I know you messing with that dot, but what is P-Bass jamming whenever he's coming down, swinging and banging?
Man, I definitely like, you know, the R&B, you know what I'm saying? Something to where you something to where you can hear them speakers, you know, in your ears, you know. Yeah.
Knocking.
I definitely want to hear them highs though. You know, back in the day, it was all about the bass and hearing
Yeah.
the trunk going
Yeah,
off.
yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
now I'm getting a little bit older. I just turned 35 this year already. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
But yeah, you know, now I want to hear all them speakers actually
Yeah.
going off and you know what I'm saying. So
No, I mean you definitely have a different ear for it. I mean, since
Yeah.
you've been making trunks and
Yeah.
like definitely you have a different type of ear.
Yeah,
than the
yeah,
most
yeah.
around, like,
Yeah.
with a regular person.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
And
So-
and it continues to I continue to get smarter or more educated or whatever into the sound or whatever.
No, definitely.
As time progresses and stuff like that. You know, back in the day, I just wanted to tear the trunk up to hear the bass, and that's all I cared about. I didn't care about hearing the door speakers. Like I could go without some door speakers. You know what I mean? If I had just one 6x9, I'd be good. You know, as long as I had the bass.
long
You
as
know what I
you
mean? Yeah. But yeah, the times have changed. So you
Yeah.
know, now I want to put 16 speakers in there and have the sound coming out the trunk when you open that trunk up. You know what I mean? I think that right there is a very good look, very good feel,
No,
very good sound for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And how much is like, I want to say like the price, but as far as like the labor, how long would it definitely take you to build a trunk?
It definitely depends not only on the size of the trunk, but then also how crazy we're gonna get.
Yeah,
you know
because
what I mean?
everybody's custom, 100% custom.
Right. So if a customer comes to me, for the most part, they'll tell me what it is that they want on their top lid. You know,
Yeah,
what
yeah.
slogan they want to put, north side, south side,
Mm-hmm.
your mama's a hoe, you know, or whatever stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Hey, bro, this is to the next question. What's the craziest shit that you put on the trunk that you be like, are you serious? He really want that?
Man, I don't even know, you know, because they continue to kind of come and get more creative, you know.
Or one that stood out to you, you were like, damn, I did that.
I mean, I put a Mexican OT slogan into a trunk before. It
Yeah.
was shout out to her parents, but she know that I'm daddy. Yeah. It was my partner Jacob.
Okay.
Yeah, he got an Impala. Yeah.
Hey, shout out Jacob, man.
Yeah. Shout out my boy Jacob.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he has it in his trunk, bro. He got it on his trunk. He got a whole book up there, you know. Shout out to her daddy, or shout out to her parents, because she knows that I'm dead, but she knows that I'm daddy. Yeah, bro. He got like 30, 35 letters up there. You know, you gonna pay for each one of them, my boy.
Man.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
each letter?
Well, okay. So if a customer comes to me, they're like, "Hey, Pete, how much to do the pop trunk? How much to do my top and bottom lid?"
Yeah.
So it's 3,500.
Uh-huh.
And then with that becomes, you know, like 10 or 15 neon letters. So if you're just putting up there like Southside Holding, Northside,
Some
Acres
typical
on
like
44,
that, yeah.
you know, like I'm just include that in the 3,500 and we gonna be good, you know.
Yeah, it's something simple.
So with that 3,500, you get the top lid, bottom lid, neon lights. That doesn't include your subwoofer box or your pop trunk pumps. You know, all that is
Separate.
extra or whatever.
So separately.
Okay, so let's say you got 20 neon letters. You know what I mean? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say, okay, the first 10 were included in the price that I gave you, and then the other 10 I'm gonna charge you for them.
That's love right there.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
No. What's love is really, if you only got like 15 letters, I'm not even gonna charge you for the extra 5.
Hey, that's real.
That's why I say it's like 10 to 15 letters included or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Something that you comfortable with, like, okay, that's
Yeah,
good.
yeah. Yeah, so let's say that they want to put Acres Homes now on the bottom. You know what I'm saying? So we just figure out which route they want to go. Do they want to put neon lights in the bottom also, or do they want to put plexiglass and acrylic and LED lights? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we could figure out what they want to do there. So
I'm pretty sure that customers get real creative.
oh yeah. I mean, sometimes they just throw the money at me and tell me, look,
You
do,
figure it
do
out.
your thing. Yeah.
I remember I called you one time and you told me someone literally did
Yeah,
that. But like, hey, man,
yeah.
you do your thing, bro. Just
Yeah.
surprise me.
I just
What did you end up doing, though?
Well, I just did one here recently for my partner Alex. He got a Fat Pat Lincoln. You know what I'm saying? One of them like a 90, I guess late 80s probably. You know what I'm
That
saying?
squared one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like the Fat
like
Pat.
the Fat Pat one.
Right,
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
right. So yeah, he came to me. You know what I'm saying? He wanted his trunk done, and he told me, he was like, man, I just want like the hardest Lincoln trunk coming out right now. You know what I'm saying? I mean, maybe not like the hardest ever. You know what I'm saying? But he's like, yo,
It's maybe gonna be top five.
like the next one that's
Yeah.
coming out. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So I was like, all right, bet. Well, you know, it's gonna cost you this or that or whatever. And so he was like, all right, cool, do it. And so, bro, I went crazy, man. I challenged myself. I definitely thought outside of the box, and you know what I'm saying, did this and did that, and built this up and built that up, and paneled this and layered that. You know what I mean? I just went stupid with it. I definitely lost a lot of sleep. You know what I'm saying? I probably got a few more gray hairs just because of that build, you know what I'm saying? But in the end, when you sit back and you look at it and all them lights are lighting up, you know what I'm saying? That you put your all in it. You know, I put my foot in that one for sure. Yeah.
Both of them.
Yeah, man. And then after that one, this dude hit me. I had a slant back. I had to get it done right before MLK Day.
Yeah.
Yeah, he came in with that slant back, and I showed my naked rear end with that one too, for
84
sure.
or 85?
84.
Man.
Yeah, it was already like brandy wine.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Like a burgundy.
Exactly.
Wow, bro.
Yeah.
And your partner, Alex, when you talking about that Lincoln, what did you end up putting in the trunk? Like,
The game been good to me.
man.
Yeah.
Hold up.
Yeah, and I actually put right on the behind that one, you know what I'm saying, like right behind the neon letters or whatever, we had the pattern or the shape of the UGK crest. Yeah, so we put the UGK crest in the trunk, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Man, that's
put
gangsta,
you know,
bro.
spring branch holding, you know,
Man.
that type of stuff. Put the hood on there type, you know what I mean?
Hey, man, talk your shit, man.
Yeah,
Nigga, talk your shit. Man, that's live, fam.
Yeah.
So, my next question is, what has been your favorite build? You know, because I know you like you be going crazy out here, bro. Every time I call you, you working. You're one of the hardest men.
Man,
in
I wish
the streets that I know, bro.
I wish I had one. You know what I mean? I wish I could just tell you, oh, it's right here outside. It's in my trunk. You know, like let's go take a look at it, because you know I went so hard on my own trunk. But no, like even with my customers' trunks that I've done in the past, you know what I'm saying? Like I definitely have. I could probably say like a top 5, top 10 or something like that. But I don't have just that one that it will forever be my favorite or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because with each trunk or whatever, I can remember a little part of it here and there that it took a piece of me that I'll never get back. You know what I'm saying? You know.
Now you really do what you do with a passion.
Yeah,
like, you really have
yeah,
a passion for this, bro.
Yeah. Man, I come across problems and issues all the time, but you know,
what is something that's occurred that like you're like, damn,
man, just things not fitting correctly. You know, things that you didn't anticipate happening or whatever.
Yeah.
And then now you done did all the hard work, and then you go to let that trunk down, and guess what? It's not closing. You know what I'm saying? I've been there before, and then you got to figure out what you got to do, what you got to go back. You know, sometimes it's taking 3 steps forward, 2 steps back, but hey, guess what? You're still making you know, you're being productive in the end. You know what I'm saying?
And one thing I always want to know too, fam, is how durable are those pumps, the hydraulic pump that opens the trunk?
The pumps I say are very durable. You know what I'm saying? Of course, it's possible that they will and can go out or whatever, depending on how much you use them, what type of stress they're under, you know, all that type of stuff. Every car also is going to be different. So one car might put more stress on it than another car. You know what I'm saying? Because they're all different, all the angles and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And one thing that I always don't know, because ever since I can remember, I've always seen pop trunks and that. But how did that start? Like, who started that?
Man, I wish I knew.
That's one thing about being from Houston, bro. We spoiled. Like, we just always had the best of the best.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because as far as I can remember, I've always seen that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I've never not seen that.
Yeah. Whenever I was doing boxes and everything like that, and I would see the pop trunks, it would definitely catch my attention, and I would want to go and check them out and notice how they did this, how they did that.
Yeah.
So that, you know, maybe one day if I needed that craft or that skill, I could be able to bring it up and use it, you know what I'm saying? Or be able to finesse it into my liking or what worked for me.
So whenever you started doing the trunk, like whenever like you first did that trunk,
Yeah.
Like, how did you even know how to start, or you were just like, I'm just going for it?
Man,
Or,
actually,
like, how did you do
actually,
the research, or like how? Like, how does one even get started, bro? Like,
man, like you kind of have an idea of what it needs to look like. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Basically, you just need to cover up everything and make it look pretty. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
Wrap
yeah,
it
yeah,
wrap
yeah,
it in
yeah.
vinyl. Like you don't want to see no more original carpet in the trunk or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I just went stupid with that one. With that one, it had a real big box. Um, it was 212s with the plexiglass, so you could actually. It was a fourth order bandpass, to where it blew all the sound into the car. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
shit.
But at the same time, when you open that trunk up, it looks real cool or whatever because you got the subwoofers behind the plexiglass window and
Yeah.
everything. You know what I mean?
And it's see through. You can.
Right, exactly, with lights and
Yeah.
painted the box white, everything like that.
Wow,
Yeah.
man, that's dope, bro. Cause
Uh,
that's always something that I've seen, and definitely in our culture and our rap videos, it's something that's very prevalent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like I've seen my partners build their slabs from the ground up. I mean, of course, when I was able to see
Yeah. Yeah.
before.
Yeah. There you go with the blind
With the
jokes.
blind- Hey man, I had to
I'm
break
glad you were the
ice.
first one. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean, because I could definitely relate as me being a barber,
Okay.
and then me always being an artist. I used to do designs on people's head,
Yeah.
and I'll freestyle it.
Yeah.
And a lot of people be like, "Well, how do you know?" I was like, "Well, I don't know. I just start." Your head pause is my canvas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And once I get started, I kind of have an idea what I want to do, and then as I'm
Yeah,
going, I just
yeah.
keep elaborating on it, and then before you know it, you got a
Right.
dope design. The fade is done. You know, you definitely have to have an imagination.
Yeah, for sure.
You know
for
what I'm
sure.
saying?
Imagination,
Patience.
creativity, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, but at the end of the day, discipline and passion on what you
Yeah,
do, bro.
yeah, yeah.
And you really have a passion for what you do, and you do it to your best of your ability, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you build an empire with that. You build a brand
Yeah.
that people respect and know what they're gonna get every time, man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like people know that's piece of work for sure.
Yeah. Thinking back onto your question you asked me earlier about if I had a favorite trunk or whatnot, you know what I'm saying, or one that I could think of.
Let me know,
I
man.
could
Let me
I
know.
could remember this specific trunk for whatever reason, or I know the reason. I think at this point in my time, in my skill and my level or whatever where I was at, I felt like I had worked on this trunk really hard. Like I had challenged myself.
Yeah.
I had, like I said, just challenged myself. Did some things that I had never done before, and it turned out great. And so whenever that time came for me to sit back and light it all up, and be able to just look at it, start taking my pictures or whatever like that, it brought a tear to my eye. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
And it wasn't like no cheesy thing
It's
on
almost
there.
it's almost like a proud dad moment,
Exactly,
bro. It's your
exactly.
creation.
Shit, I was the proud dad. I was giving myself the pat on the back for sure.
Yeah. But I did that.
My wife was right there with me, bro. So definitely she was the one working hard on it with me, and she definitely shared that experience and that time with me when
Man, that's a beautiful thing, bro.
she saw them tears come to my eye, bro. You know what I'm saying? But on the trunk it said lost a bag and got a bigger bag.
Ooh.
Yeah. It had two money bags up there on the top, and then even had a third one down on the bottom. Yeah, I just
So
went
it had
crazy.
Two, and then one
And
right
a
here.
center,
and then boom.
and a Chrysler 300.
Man, what
Yeah,
color?
shout out to my boy Robert. It was white.
Man, shout
It's-
out to
it's
Robert,
white.
man.
Yeah.
White on white. Oh, that's
Yeah.
dope.
He has
man.
some big old crazy wheels on it. I think like 26s or something like that.
Wow.
24. No, they're 24s. They're 24s.
Yeah. So he must have lift kit and then the lip on it.
I'm not sure if he had that lift kit on there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he had no spree wheels on there. Yeah.
Mm.
They were like some floaters or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man,
yeah.
20 that man, that's crazy,
24s,
bro.
24s.
And
yeah.
definitely that slogan that you put on there, bro. Any true hustler, anybody that's
Yeah.
ever been out here grinding
Yeah.
and overcame a lot of obstacles
Yeah.
could definitely relate to that,
Yeah.
bro. You know what I mean? And one thing I've always said, and one thing a hustler always knows how to do is adapt.
Yeah,
You know
for
what
sure.
I'm saying? And overcome any type of obstacle, bro. Because this what you're doing, fam. Something like this, if you don't put in the work, it's not promised. You're not coming and clocking in
definitely not.
for no for no hours, getting paid by the hour, bro. If you don't work, you don't eat. Like,
No,
this
sir.
is entrepreneurship.
You don't grind, you don't shine.
You don't shine,
Yeah,
baby.
I grew up listening to Mike Jones. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Mike Jones, Paul Wall, Slim Thug, those,
Chameleonaire.
yeah. Those quotes right there that we're quoting right now, I feel like those came from those times. Those
Definitely,
Michael
bro.
Watts, you know what I mean?
Man,
R.I.P.
for R.I.P. Michael
Yes,
Watts,
sir.
man. We are some real one.
Yeah.
Some of the pioneers of this culture
Yeah.
that kept pushing it forward, man. My condolences to him and his family.
Yeah, friends. The whole H-Town has been saddened by that one. Yeah.
Yeah, the whole East Town this morning, man.
Yeah.
For real. I'm just glad that Great 89 were able to give him his flowers the last podcast, not even knowing what was gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's like it's crazy. Like, we always heard that song, "One day you're here and one day you're
The
gone."
next day
but
you're gone, yeah.
But I mean, man, that's what it is. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
for real. And I mean, someone that can't ever be replaced. Like,
Right.
I'm fortunate to have moments with him,
Yeah.
shows, competition,
sure.
all kind of stuff, man. And man, they're the ones that put this love in me for this music, for this culture. Definitely in 2005, whenever Texas and Houston had the game in the chokehold, man, they were the forefront.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, man, I'm just grateful for those fond memories they've
Yeah.
given us. You know what I'm saying?
Every Sunday, 9 p.m. You know
You
what I'm
feel
saying?
me?
Turning on the box, listening to that Michael Watts. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, I was actually fortunate for him to play one of my records when I dropped my first mixtape.
Yeah.
And he didn't even know me nothing. He just hot music he put on.
Yeah, for sure.
And also DJ Red, man.
Yeah.
Like, one of the first people that believe me, fuck with my music 100%. You know what I mean, to this day. And one thing I wanted to ask you, Pete, what is your motivation to get you out of bed every day?
Just the will to provide for my family, bro.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I came up out of poverty, the struggle,
Mm-hmm.
just like came out the hood, you know what I'm saying? Going to sleep hungry because our food stamps done ran out, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I come from a family of 7 kids, you know what I mean?
Mm.
So everything was definitely pretty short,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. And were you the oldest, the youngest?
No, I was
the
one of the youngest.
Wow.
Yeah, so of course, like, yeah, I feel like I got the, one of the short ends of the stick or whatever. But at a certain point, I realized that it was more like gonna be a choice from a certain point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's up to me if who I end up like. Who I end up dying to be, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Who I am when I die, you know what I mean?
There's a quote by Bill Gates that I always heard.
I
too.
can't change my childhood, but I can definitely, change how the last 10, 18 years or whatever of my life are gonna be. You know what I
didn't
mean?
choose what you were born into, but you choose how you
Exactly
leave
how you
this
gonna
earth.
die too. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I got my wife. We've been together almost 20 years. You know what I mean?
Congratulations.
Shout out to her. Yeah, she's definitely
Shout out to Mrs.
keeps me
Pete Bass.
keeps me pushing, keeps me going. You know what I mean? Like, I depend a lot on her. She depends.
keeps you grounded.
She depends a little bit on me, maybe a lot. I don't know. I'll have to ask her or whatever. But I know I definitely depend a lot on her, and you know what I'm saying. She helps me out a lot, whether it be with my children, with my business, whatever it is. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Man, that's a beautiful thing, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes,
to
sir.
have someone like that to lean
Every
on.
day, waking up, by my side. You know what I mean? Still there, still going.
Man, oh love.
Yeah.
Man, we gotta shout that out, man, for real, because that's something beautiful to see.
Yeah.
You know?
Matter of fact, we're getting married this year.
Bam, 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 bam.
Yeah. So June 10th.
June
will
10th?
be June 10th will make 20 years of us being together.
For
You know
real?
what I mean? Yeah.
That's your anniversary?
Yes, sir.
Bro, that's
so,
crazy.
So we're gonna take this time to make sure we go ahead and tie the knot on this special day that we're gonna share. It falls on a Wednesday also. So
On hump day?
on a Wednesday. So
And I want to tell you, Pete, what has been your secret, bro, to made it that long with your significant other for 20 years?
man, just patience, I would say. Patience and sticking in there. And just not ever thinking about giving up. Because for me there is no giving up. It's with me or I don't even know the other. You know what I'm saying?
No, and
The
I
other answer.
understand. I
Yeah.
understand because we had personal talks before, and,
Yeah.
and y'all became a lot.
Oh yeah,
You
for
know
sure,
what I'm saying?
for sure.
A lot of things that the regular people don't make it back from.
Right, right.
You know
for
what
sure.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I know it took a lot on you, and definitely.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
at the same time, I think that going through things like that, it helps to build you. You know what I mean?
Make the bond even
It
stronger.
makes the bond even stronger for sure. Yeah. You know what I mean? And definitely you don't want to end up going through those types of things again, or meeting somebody and going through all those types
Yeah.
of heartaches
Yeah,
again.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, nah, like, man, like things are great. Our lives are great. You know what I'm saying? We love being with each other. Any time that we can get to be with each other, whether it be sharing a meal or just
Yeah.
hanging around or whatever, we're gonna definitely enjoy it. Like it could be $1 million date. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Because you were your favorite person,
Exactly,
man.
exactly. Like,
Waking
yeah,
up with your favorite
we're
person.
raising children right now. You know what I mean? But your children will only be right there in your household for so long, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
then when they grow up and they leave, then who you gonna be with right
Yeah.
there? You know what I mean?
No, for real.
Yeah.
Nah, it's crazy because you said y'all got married June 10th, right?
June 10th.
I mean, that's when
We're gonna-
y'all
yeah.
been together, right?
Right.
My parents got married June 8th, and I was married a year later in June 8th.
Yeah.
So whenever y'all turn 20, they're turning 35 years.
Wow. Yeah.
35 or going on 36.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm 34. So
I just turned 35 this year.
Man.
Yeah. Yes,
How
sir.
you feel? How you
Man, I
feel?
feel good. I feel like every year I could just continue to get better and better. You know what I'm saying?
No, definitely.
It's an uphill battle. You know what I mean? But I continue to level up each year. You know what I mean? I continue to get better. Get crazier thinking in the business and everything like that. Businesses continue to get better and
Definitely.
stronger. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's good.
What is an advice that you would give to your 15-year-old self for being 35 right now?
I give myself a lot of advice for sure, but like I would say, just start working even earlier. You know what I'm saying? Because these days, man, there's plenty of 15-year-old millionaires out there on YouTube or doing whatever, having whatever kinds of business. You know what I'm
definitely.
saying? Yeah, I definitely wish that I started working even earlier. Started educating myself.
Yeah.
Even earlier, because even though I did pick it up when I did, had I added on an extra 5 years or 10 years even,
Yeah.
I would have been even that much better and been that much further progressed, you know what I'm saying, in my
No, I
skill and
feel you.
everything like that, my business and in life, you know what I'm saying? I could be that much further ahead, you know what I mean? Yeah.
And for the people that might not know, and what were you doing before you got you got a success with this business?
Yeah, that's definitely a great question. So I was a machinist. I worked CNC machines. I went and ran them. You know what I'm saying? Had to produce very precise parts. You know what I'm saying? Being able to set up the machine, operate the machine, run the machine, and keep it running efficiently to where it was producing precise parts. You know what I mean? So you had to have some very precise measuring equipment to be able to measure them and measure them the right way so that you could keep basically making the company money, you know what I'm saying? So I did that like 8 years, 9 years, something like that. I loved it, you know what I'm saying? I bless you.
Thank you.
I worked long hours, you know what I'm saying? If there was ever opportunity for overtime or whatever, I was doing it, you know what I mean? But yeah, it was fun and everything, but it got old. It got old quick because those machines, they could be almost hypnotizing to you, you know, because you just sit there and you just watch it spin all day or whatever. And sometimes it didn't matter if you got a good 8 hours of sleep, or it didn't matter if you had your coffee that morning. You know, I could still be tired or whatever. And so I kind of had enough of it one day, and I was like,
so you felt like you were being drained just being there.
Yeah, for sure.
You didn't feel fulfilled anymore. Like you feel like you hit that ceiling and you plateaued.
But I'm not just gonna say I was like, I just quit there and was like, oh, I'm gonna go do something different. You know, definitely not, because I still had a family to provide for and
No,
everything
definitely,
like that.
definitely. You're being responsible. You
So,
know what everybody does.
I mean, I acted very irresponsible that one day that I did decide to quit and everything. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I decided to quit, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go find me another shop. Another shop is gonna pay me more money.
Was it epic? Did you cuss everybody out or
Nah. I just had a case of one of those Mondays where I was like, you know what,
You had enough.
I felt like I was through there. Yeah, exactly. So I went to the supervisor, and like he was just off. You know, he wasn't in his office, but he was off in the shop doing something. You know what I'm saying? So I went and I found him, and I was like, hey, I need you to check my toolbox.
Yeah.
And he looked at me and he was like, what? but at the same time he knew, you know what I'm saying? He gave me
He felt your vibe, I bet.
Yeah. He looked at me and he was like, what? You know, kind of like crooked neck or whatever, crooked headed and stuff. And I was like, yeah, man, like I'm through, bro. I need you to check my toolbox. He was like, all right. So I don't even think he checked it. I think he sent somebody else over to come and check it out. But yeah, everything was good, bro. I just packed up my stuff right then and there and left. Like I said, I went to a few other job interviews after that. See, because the thing is, a lot more people cut metal. You know what I'm saying? A lot more people probably work in the oil and gas field. Whenever they say CNC machines, that they're probably cutting metal. You know what I'm saying? 99 or 90% of these guys out here are cutting metal.
Yeah.
If you're lucky, you can end up cutting plastics like I did in the end. You know what I'm saying? So not only is cutting plastics, you could say easier, but it's cleaner. You know what I mean?
I would think
it's
so.
cleaner, exactly.
Yeah, because I worked in a shop like that.
You
where
don't got to
have
use
work,
coolant.
Cutting stainless steel.
Yeah.
And all them little chips. I even got one in my eye one time, bro.
Exactly,
Oh, my
exactly,
God,
bro. So you can imagine, like, in a machine shop where you're cutting metal all day. You got coolant all in the air. You know what I'm saying? So it's stinky. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I wasn't having to deal with that, bro. I was working in the AC also.
Man.
You know, it was comfortable, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You know?
Yeah.
And then I had like the best machine right there in my area, right there in the whole building. I was probably saying, like, because it like this machine, it wasn't like a Cadillac, bro. No, this thing was like a Tesla. You know, yeah. It was like auto program. You know what I'm saying? It had auto program.
What?
Yeah. I mean, of course, you had to be a little smart to be able to operate this thing.
Yeah.
And to be able to keep it running. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Which I was a man for the job. And so,
Okay.
yeah. But at the same time, like I said, bro, I mean, you can only do it for so many hours. Or me personally, I could only do it for so many hours before I was like, man, like, I can't do it no more. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, so I quit there. Went on a few other job interviews. Try to get back onto the metal because I was like, man, you know what? I'm gonna find somebody paying me more money, you know, because they ain't gonna have an AC shop, you know, and so they're gonna be more willing to pay you good money, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a little bit more labor, less sitting down, more labor, you know, woody woo. That's what I was thinking. And I was like, man, I'm going to go start asking everybody else for like $10 more an hour. For real, bro. Yeah.
And then who was the first person that you told, man, I quit the job, man? And what did they tell you?
Oh, of course, my wife. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, other than that, I don't think nobody else because, yeah, it's not like I have other people in my life really that I'm responsible for, you know, keeping up with or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't just pick up the phone, hey, mama, I quit. You know? I don't really talk to my mama like that.
So whenever you broke the news to your wife, what did she tell you?
She was very supportive. You know,
she knew what you wanted to do.
She probably didn't even understand at that point why or when or none of that. You know what I'm saying? But she's told me before. She said it don't matter if you're flipping burgers at McDonald's. I'm gonna be right there with you. As long as we're happy together, then that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's beautiful.
So that always stuck with me. And so even that day that I decided to quit right there, yeah, she still had my back. She was like, all right, you know, whatever it is, I'm you know, you'll make it work, basically. You know what I'm saying? And so went on several job interviews, never ended up landing a job. Continued to get it out the garage, you know, just working on boxes, building boxes and stuff like that. Yeah. And then I decided to open up the shop in 2020 during COVID or whatever. because I realized so much time had passed by since
Yeah.
I actually worked in my last machine shop.
Wow.
So I kind of just became motivated enough at that point. I was like, man, it's time that I leave it behind,
Yeah.
and I just go full in with the shop. So the
Best
shop,
decision you made.
oh
brother.
yeah, for sure,
Best
for sure.
decision you made, man.
We've had the shop open over 5 years already.
Man,
Yeah,
amen, man.
so last July we hit 5 years. So I guess we're about 5.5 years already right now.
Man.
Yeah.
So this upcoming July will be 6.
Yeah, for sure.
Man, that's beautiful, man.
Yo. It's been a roller coaster, every bit of it. But hey, who doesn't enjoy a good roller coaster? You know what I'm
definitely,
saying?
definitely.
Yeah.
Roller coasters build character, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. All them loops, and sometimes you got to go back before you can go forward. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
We all remember the Grease Lightning. Shout out to the Grease Lightning.
Hey, man.
Astro
One man.
World. Yeah.
Man, you brought it back. Bro. I used to get them season passes.
Yo.
Hey, but you know what they say, man. Life
and
is like
the dungeon
a pop
drop.
trunk.
The dungeon drop too. Dungeon drop was crazy, bro.
Man, bro.
Running the business could be like that.
Man, bro.
Just when you think you about to smack it to that ground, them brakes kick in and just slow down,
Yeah,
slow
man.
things down, and
I remember that, dude.
and you live to fight another day.
Man, that's crazy, man. You brought back Astro. What's one of your most fondest moments at the park, bro?
Probably when they didn't want to let me on the Batman
Why? What'd you do?
because I was too short.
How old were you at the time?
Oh man, I was always short, so I was probably like 17. No, I'm just playing.
He's like, I'm grown out here. I'm grown out here.
Yeah, nah, I don't remember. I was probably like 12 or something like that.
Man, bro, I remember when I
Yeah.
first got it to the. What was that roller coaster? The Texas Cyclone.
Yo.
Remember? I remember the first time I ever got on that thing, bro.
that thing's janky, bro.
It used to move. You used to feel it move.
Yeah, man. Whenever you're over there walking up to the ride, you could hear all that wood creaking.
Yeah. I was like, how is this thing even like working, bro?
Yeah.
I remember I think the first time I ever got on that thing, I was 9, bro.
Yeah, I think it's still running, bro. I think they sold it to another amusement park. I
They
think that thing
rebuilt
is
it.
still running somewhere. Yeah.
I think I heard something like that on
Right.
Reddit. Yeah, bro. Man, bro,
Yeah.
man, some of my best memories are there, bro. To this day, like my mom has this album,
Yeah.
and we have pictures all in there, man. I
Yeah.
remember we used to go get the season pass at Fiesta.
Yeah.
Man, bro, some of the
Yeah.
best memories. I think I went on the last day too, whenever they closed it in 05, man.
The only time we ever got the opportunity to go was whenever we would get the pass from the schoolhouse.
Oh, I remember that too.
Yeah.
Man, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I think the first time I ever went, my godfather took me. You know, he was the only one that could afford something like that at that time.
Yeah.
And then later on, my parents got better off, and then they started buying the season passes. You know what I mean?
Right.
And yeah, man, that's beautiful. I forgot the place of that food court, bro, but they had some of the best fried chicken, like
Yeah.
for real, man. You walking around seeing all the Looney Tunes, the people in character.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Bugs Bunny.
Yeah, I forgot what
Yeah.
was that one roller coaster, but it was like a one-way. It went all the way up.
You talking?
And then-
You talking about Grease Lightning, my boy?
Is it that one?
You talking about Grease Lightning? It went in and did a loop.
Yeah,
It did
yeah.
It
and
did a
then-
loop, and then it would go up, and you would get
Yeah.
stuck. You would get stuck like
Yeah.
upside down, and then it would go backwards.
Yeah.
It did the loop
yeah.
again, and then
Uh-huh.
you went and you got hung up upside down, but facing. Yeah.
I remember one time too, because you know how they have the Batman, right?
Yeah.
They used to
where,
have.
where you got to stand up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I remember in the back they had kind of like a set, and it would be like an explosion, and then Batman will come with that little thing like gliding
grapple.
through, and I think the other dude will be playing like the Joker. Cause there was like water, and
Yeah.
he'll take off in the like in a speedboat, bro.
Yeah.
It was like a whole Batman scene going on. Like I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Like that was something crazy to see, man.
Yeah.
And some of the like I was able to experience some concerts there too. Like I have a lot of
Yeah.
memories in that park, bro.
Did you were you a baseball fan? So did you go to the Astrodome across the street?
I did. I
Yeah.
think the first time I ever went was 3rd grade field trip.
To an Astros game?
to the actual dome,
Oh,
like when it was
just
still
to go
open.
just to go and check it out.
Yeah, it was whenever it was still open. Like
Yeah.
we didn't like there was no Minute Maid. Like it was still functional. I even remember seeing baseball games there, bro.
Right. Yeah.
Like that's crazy. And
Mm-hmm.
then what was it, like 2000, right? 2001 when before it was Minute Maid, it was Enron Field.
Yeah.
I remember. I
yeah.
think they
They,
took
they done
us-
changed the name to like Dyken or some
Now?
Dyken Field. Yeah.
What?
You
It's not Minute
you
Maid
didn't
no
see
more?
it? I mean,
How
but
long
yeah,
ago was
yeah.
this?
Nah, for real. They I can't believe Joseph didn't tell you, bro. Shame on him. He should have told you. Hey, by the way, bro. They changed the name.
man.
There's no more Minute Maid Field. But
Sacrilege.
yeah, it's like Dyken or something like weird
Dyken?
like that. Yeah,
Wow,
bro.
I didn't
Yeah,
know,
I don't
bro.
even know what the company is.
Hey, you learn something new every day.
There you go. There, air conditioning. There you go.
What?
It's air conditioning.
For real?
It's an air conditioning company.
Oh, okay. I was like, they got air conditioning now? 'Cause I remember that having that.
Yeah, they should do though. Yeah.
Man, that's dope, bro.
Yeah, they changed the name. Weird, bro.
Nothing is forever. Like,
Shout out Minute Maid, bro. Bring it back.
Yeah, man.
Bring back Minute Maid.
make Minute
Hey,
Maid great.
hey, at least Enron went out with a bang. They had like some kind of
a scandal. They
yeah.
stole everybody's bread, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
They're like, man, Enron, yeah. Everybody remembers Enron.
Yeah. I remember the building downtown, too.
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy, bro. Like, nothing is forever no more,
I
bro.
know
Nothing
it,
is
bro.
sacred. Like, right there where I stay, and right in front, before you come into my street, there was a Jack in the Box there. As long as I can remember, my best friend Juan across the street, he's been in that block since '89,
Yeah.
and it's been there even before that. And I want to say last year, before summertime, they closed it down, man. So you know,
Things are changing. Things are changing.
yeah, man, that's crazy, bro. Like, what's one of your fondest, like one of the most fond memories of you growing up watching sports, like Houston sports?
I don't even think that I was a big
At
fan
that-
or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
I think I watched wrestling a little bit more than I watched sports games or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
You're around the same age I am, bro.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I know
yeah.
you saw the Stone Cold era.
Yeah.
the Rock
Definitely saw
era.
Stone Cold. But like, of
Man.
course, we all remember the bad things the most. You know what I'm saying? So like, when people die, unfortunately, you know what I'm saying? like Brett Favre and things like that.
Yeah.
You know, unexpected accidents and stuff like that.
Chris Benoit.
Definitely remember those, or
Yeah,
or
yeah.
when
You
Mankind,
talking about Buddy? You talking about Buddy that
On the
jumped
grapple.
out?
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah. That was crazy, bro.
on the
Man.
zip line or whatever.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Felt
yeah,
off,
yeah.
Felt off. Hit the corner post or whatever. Yep.
Yeah, that's sad, bro.
Yeah, I get. You asked for a memory. I gave you one.
Wow. Man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, Pete, one thing I want to ask you, my friend, is everything you've been through in life, was it worth it, and will you do it again?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's definitely worth it. You know what I mean? I love my life. I love my wife. I love my kids. You know what I'm saying? I love my guns. You know what I mean? But yeah. But no, man. I wouldn't change any bit of it. You know what I'm saying? I definitely wouldn't. That's a tough question because, of course, people want to just give you a yes or no answer, but at the same time, you want to let somebody know like why you would do it all over again.
Definitely.
And the only thing I can say is that I love my life and I know I have a bright future. Like, yeah, I might be only 35 or 35 or whatever, but I know my next years are gonna be even bigger, brighter, and better than my yesterdays. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
I've already went through all those situations and made all those crooked places straight. You know what I mean? So that, I don't want to necessarily say that I want to end up on a downhill slope or nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But even if I got to keep climbing, I know that those next levels and those next years are going to be, great. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to be great for them.
And
Be
that's
ready.
very well said and well put,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Because I know all of those problems or whatever people want to call it, obstacles,
Yeah.
you overcame that.
Yeah.
And it made you stronger.
Yeah.
It made you sharper. It made you wiser. And with that being said, what is something that you learned? What is the most valuable lesson of everything that you've been through?
If you want something in life, all you gotta do is work hard enough for it, and you'll get it.
Mm-hmm.
It don't matter if it's a physical thing. It could be a car, it could be a house or whatever like that. It could be a family. It could be providing for your family. You know what I mean? But if that's something you want, all you gotta do is work hard enough, spend enough time in it, work,
Mm-hmm.
and that's it. Eventually, it's gonna come.
Yeah, bring it to
It
fruition,
might be
man.
5 years, might be 10 years, whatever it is,
Yeah.
but eventually, it's gonna come.
Mm-hmm. And I believe that too, brother, wholeheartedly. And it's like one of my favorite quotes by Nipsey said, "When preparation meets opportunity, and you bring that into fruition, man."
Yeah, for sure.
Man, Pete, I've had so much fun sitting here with you, my friend. Again, I want to thank you for coming to my platform.
Yes, sir.
I hope you like what I've done with the place.
Yeah, for sure.
Man, and thank you for everything, man, for building with me,
Yes, sir.
being here with me, man. It means a lot to me, brother. And tell everybody where we can find Pete Bass. How we get a hold of you, man?
Yeah, so you can find me on Instagram, Pete Bass 713. That's PETEBASS 713. Find me on Facebook at Pete Bass. You know what I mean? I got TikTok on Pete Bass 713 also. The name of the shop is Swang and Bang Customs
Hmm.
because it's not just about me. We're building a team over here.
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And but yeah, you want to hit my line 832-686-1588. Yes, sir.
Hey, man, and y'all heard it from the man himself. Series inquiries only. Don't waste my
Yeah,
boy's
yeah,
time,
yeah,
man.
for sure.
He out here. He gonna continue to be out here.
Yeah.
And, he gonna keep putting on for the city. He's here to stay, man. The man, the myth, the legend, Pete Bass himself.
Yes, sir.
This has been another successful episode of Real Talk with Luie Rackz. Rackz. Been Real Talk with Rackz, baby. Check it out to the next one. Rackz.